According to Claudio Sanchez of National Public Radio, about out of every 10 public school students in the United States right now is learning to speak English. I am Tiffany Roach, and today I would like to talk to you about effective instructional support for English language learners. Spanish is the primary language of 3.8 million of the nearly 5 million English language learners. Not all are immigrants. Most were born in the United States. With these startling statistics, an average 25 student classroom will contain at least 2 English language learners, and it will be your task to educate them. Today I will inform you about what to expect from the English language learners and what you can do to ensure that they receive the best education possible. Let's start by discovering the background the students will arrive with and how they will communicate in the classroom. Why are students classified as English language learners, or ELLs? A home language survey is a state-required form filled out during registration asking the language spoken in the home. ELLs are students whose home language is not English. Therefore, they will be learning English in the classroom. How will the students communicate in the classroom? Students will begin by learning from interactions in the classroom. Social language, known as basic interpersonal communicative skills, will begin to develop first, allowing them to communicate with their peers, and will occur within 2 years. Receptive language refers to what the student understands. Expressive language refers to what they say when we speak. ELLs will learn by doing in the classroom. Academic language, known as cognitive academic language proficiency, will take 5 to 7 years to develop. Hands-on activities are most beneficial. Now let's look at how long this process will take. According to the Iris Center module, a new language will be acquired in 5 stages. Stage 1. Students begin in a period of silence. During this time, they are absorbing knowledge about their surroundings, attempting to make sense of language and how to use it, and acquire approximately 500 new vocabulary words. Stage 2. Students communicate using simple answers and short phrases. Vocabulary is approximately 1,000 words. Stage 3. Students communicate in short phrases and simple sentences. Grammar errors cause a disconnect when ELLs attempt to communicate their ideas. Vocabulary is approximately 3,000 words. Stage 4. Students become more confident in their speech. Students communicate in a manner that they can be understood. Vocabulary is approximately 6,000 words. Stage 5, and the final stage, ELLs continue to acquire new vocabulary and are able to participate in class. There is not a set time these occur. Acquisition is based on the individual student. Most important is the role of the teacher in this acquisition of language and knowledge. Know who the ELLs are. Meet and greet with the students and their families. Use their native language with help of a translator if necessary. Learn about their home life and where they come from. Know if the parents are able to participate in the child's education, or is there a language barrier. When starting out in the classroom, the students need to feel comfortable. Use visual aids as much as possible. Create a safe place for them to interact with other students and will not feel judged as they begin to use their newly acquired language. Make use of their native language to bridge the transfer by using words that can be modeled and cognates, words that are the same in both languages. Do not rush the academic knowledge. Clearly communicate the objectives of content lessons. Introduce new vocabulary at the start of a lesson. Make connections between experiences or knowledge they have with what they will be learning. Be flexible with your assessments of their understanding. Allow them to draw or explain instead of writing what they have learned. Where do we go from here? Do not get discouraged. Allow time for you and the student to get to know each other. In most cases, they are willing to learn and want to be accommodating in the classroom. Treat the placement as a learning experience for you and your students. Thank you. Now you pan again.